Miss Sakaris, you asked to see me?
Mr. Masaki Hajime. Come on in. I know you're busy, but I've been dying to speak to you for some time.
Really? I see. That's pretty funny, because I had a question for you as well. Just didn't have the time to ask with everything going on.
Oh, well, that is certainly surprising. So, do you want to go first, or shall I?
How about you go first? I'm actually curious about what you have to say. I mean, you did call me over here after all.
Great! I was hoping you would say that. Okay. So, I know currently the director of the Chaldea security organization is Gordolf Music, but you were the assigned director on file and the one I was expecting.
Yeah, you mentioned that when we ran into the Wandering Sea.
Yes. Well, I was wondering how you came to be the director in the first place.
Excuse me?
You see, before you arrived, I did some digging on my own to see exactly who I should be expecting, since I am the only remaining member of Atlas. One can't be too careful. At least I was until, Anyway. I saw that things were handled by Lev Lehner and Olga Marie up until a certain point, and then an incident with several explosions happened, and you became the director.
You know, Lev was the one behind those explosions. And it sounds like you're implying something about me.
That would be because I am. The timing is very coincidental, and I do not believe in such things. So, Mr. Hajime, were you the one behind Olga Marie's death?
No.
Such a quick and strong answer.
Yeah, because I never do such a thing.
I'd love to believe that, but trust isn't handed out so easily where I come from. All I have are the facts, and the facts show that you did not exist in Chaldea's database until a month or so before June 26, 2017. Putting that around May, it didn't appear even Lev knew you were coming, so there doesn't seem to be a connection there. Perhaps you had your own plans that benefited from his plot?
I was trying to stop Lev, not help him.
So you say. Next question. Do you have connections to the clock tower?
I did. For a time.
Funny, eh? There is no mention of the Musaki Hajime or the Hajime family as a whole being associated with the Tower of Mage Association in general. Absolutely zero connection. Care to explain why that is, Mr. Hajime? Out of answers for me? I see. Captain?
More dirty work, huh?
Don't complain, this should be quick. The servants won't be able to respond fast enough to interfere.
If you say so. He is only human, I suppose.
Trying to kill me, Miss Sakaris?
That implies that I won't succeed.
You're good. But what about my question?
Pardon?
If you recall correctly, I also want to talk to you. Are you not the least bit curious about what that can be about? What would a supposed killer and master manipulator want to ask an Atlas alchemist, one of the last remaining Atlas alchemists? What is his next scheme? Or plot?
Shion?
You bring up a good point. I am curious about that. I hate that you called me out like that.
Remember, one of the gurus is from Atlas too.
I have not forgotten. But on to your question. Consider it a last request. And no command seals. I'll know as soon as you try.
Fine. Do you know of a way to recover memories?
Memories?
Yeah. You mentioned that there's no record of me or my family in Chaldea or the tower, right? The reason for that is... This is not my timeline. I'm from a completely different world. Similar to this one, but not exactly.
Seriously? That bit in your report about being a time traveler wasn't a joke or Shinibyo speak?
No. I left my time with my sister Misaki, and we came here. Thing is, my memory of my past is starting to get fuzzy. And I want to try and recover it.
It seems I've miscalculated. Misaki, tell me everything you remember. In detail. Don't leave a single thing out.
Decided to believe me?
I'll decide it after I hear everything you have to say. Now let's hear it.
We just got done wrapping up everything after Christmas. And after that, we ended up on the shadow border. Stuck in imaginary number space. Everything else, you already know about. If you've seen the reports from the past year.
My god, a bona fide time traveler. I mean, come to think of it, solving singularities is essentially the same, but a one-way trip? You must have a good reason for coming back.
I thought I did. That, didn't work out as planned.
A plan doesn't survive first contact with the enemy.
The Art of War.
It's a good read. Wish I knew about it sooner.
Well, that settles it. You are definitely telling the truth. Your story fills in the gaps in the official reports, and, I'm sorry about your sister.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay then! You want to recover your fuzzy memories? You've actually asked the right person. Follow me, Misaki.
Okay.
Looking over what Chaldea has on you, your element is water and earth. Fascinating. Your potency seems to be that of a second or third generation Magus. So new, but plenty of potential. I can work with that.
Hey! Watch where you're throwing those books, would ya?
Have you heard of memory partition and thought acceleration magecraft before?
That doesn't ring any bells now.
Uh-oh. You may want to get your notepad, kid. Once she starts, she'll keep talking until your brain turns to mush.
To put it simply, memory partition is the ability to section off individual thoughts into their own thought patterns simultaneously to increase efficiency. While normal people can only have a single room in their brain and focus on one thought, partitioning adds partitions to the one room to create multiple rooms.
The hell? That's crazy! That's like you're treating your thoughts like a computer program.
Close, but not quite. Unlike having multiple machines working on their own goals, this is setting up all of these rooms to work toward one goal. They manage different problem sets, but work together to generate one overall solution.
I can't believe that's possible. Just how many thoughts can you have in one room?
The limit of an average alchemist is one thought into multiple rooms, but superior alchemists, like yourself, can perform first-order titration of your thought into rooms. The rooms are synergistic, so 4 partitions allow for 256 thought processes.
What?
Blowing your mind, eh? It's an exceptionally useful magecraft, but you need thought acceleration to help with that. Otherwise, you'd spend your whole life stuck in a loop. Heck, your brain might actually be blown because of it, or turn to mush.
She's right. Since I'm her servant, I can do the same thing, albeit a bit differently. I used it to create separate entities of myself to help run things.
Shit. This may actually be what I need. Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a clock tower magus. But I can teach you, just... No, it'll take time. You'll have to work every day at it, or you'll be wasted energy. And yes, time. You still have to save humanity, erase the other lost belts, and stop the cryptors and the alien god. A lot to do, not a lot of time, so let's jump right into it, shall we?
I'm not one to throw away my shot. Alright. Fire away.
Captain, make sure no one disturbs us.
Yeah. Have fun, you two. Good luck, kid.
Ooh.
Let the games begin.